All right, it's Free Patch Friday over at the Gear website store, but it is also Black Friday, so people are expecting all kinds of sales and free stuff, and we are not going to disappoint. We would definitely appreciate your business. So we've got all kinds of free stuff. We've been going through the loot that we bring back from the Gun Show Loophole Tour, as well as things that we've purchased along the way to encourage sales over at the Gear website store. We've also got some interesting stuff. So we're going to go through and show some of the stuff that's going to go out in orders today, and then we've got a big bag of loot that's going out in orders on Saturday, and then Monday's stuff is pretty cool as well. So some of the stuff will be similar, and then there's kind of multiples in some of these bags for other days. And this stuff will all be while supplies last, and then we're going to have some other fun stuff going on. For example, today's Free Patch Friday. It'll be double free patches, and you'll be able to pick your patches. So if you buy something from the Gear website store today, you'll get your free patch. You'll be able to pick your free patch during the daily gun show if you're around this evening, or if you somehow can let me know before then. And you're getting a double free patch. So we're going to send out 2 free patches with every order. And if you get a bunch of stuff, we're going to send out quadruple patches. We're going to make sure everybody's happy today, and we're going to try to encourage a bunch of sales. Additionally, we've got a bunch of stuff over here. We're going to go through it, and it's going to be going out randomly in the stuff that we've got. So this, I have 3 of these. One will go out each day. This is from a place called Milwaukee Precision. It's really just a neat way to figure out how many weeks away something is. So if today is November whatever, you set this thing to here, and then you can tell that April 15th is 21 weeks away. It's just an interesting little tool, and it was a giveaway at SHOT Show. It's just a couple of like pieces of heavy paper, plastic maybe. Neat little thing that'll go out in somebody's package today. A little bit bigger thing is this $10 battery. So basically a USB battery charger for a phone or a device or whatever. I got these at the Marengo Gun Shop in Illinois, just outside of Chicago, and got these for the Patreons. Had a couple extra from the people that were supporting the tour, and that's going out there to some random order today. This is a real heavy knife, so this will go out to something that's going out with a real flat rate envelope or something. But this is a knife, and where did I didn't even look. This is a knife from Elf Monkey. I don't know what it is. Some sort of heavy knife made out of metal. And it's in a box, and it's brand new. And it's going out to somebody random today. Got a bunch of keychains. I'll just start putting the keychains over here, and we'll go into the keychains. I got this lanyard here just to represent pretty much everything's going out with a lanyard while supplies last. These are some real nice Glock lanyards with sort of a nice metal swivel and spring. Lanyard with a clip on it. Pretty useful, sturdy, and substantial. So if you do something where you need something lanyarded to you, I don't think I'd trust this plastic clip to I don't think I'd trust this to a camera, but to anything lightweight, it is surely a nice little breakaway, so you don't have to worry about getting snagged on something, because this is substantial nylon. But it's a breakaway, and a substantial little metal clasp. Anyway, this is representing, these will go out with pretty much every order today, or all the weekend while supplies last. And I have a bunch of these. We've got some of these giant, I don't know if these are for laundry bags or something, but giant pins, safety pins that we got at a surplus store in St. Paul, Minnesota. And I have a bunch of those still. I grabbed a bunch of these. These were a buck or two, or a buck, I think. And so I grabbed a bunch. And one of these will go out today in a random one. Similarly, in Illinois, stopped by a gun shop, RSM Firearms. And this is actually from their gunsmith's shop. They have a gun shop over here and a gunsmith over here. This is from the gunsmith side, and it's a bottle opener made out of a 50 BMG with their lasered name on there. So that'll go out randomly or not. If you are ordering today and you'd like one of these little free things, let me know. We've got optics towel, basically a non-lint towel that wads up in this little thing, either for your optics or your binoculars, or even your camera, I guess, maybe your glasses. This is a nice whistle from ATI. This is made in USA and no ball, so it can get full of snow or something, or sand, I guess, but otherwise it's a pretty all-weather whistle. It's designed to fit into MOLLE. So if you had something, let's grab this thing here, and you had some MOLLE on it, this is designed to fit, clip on, and still be useful. You can get 550 through this hole at the bottom, and it's a pretty loud whistle. I have not yet figured out what that little area is for, but it's I guess it was a military issue cage number thing. Anyway, I'm a big fan of these. I like stuff that's made in the USA. It's a cool company. This is the same company that invented the little plastic thing that goes around the six-pack. And they now make, well, they've been making military stuff as well for a long time. I got a bunch of these, so these will go out randomly in orders. It's not just one of these. A few of those will go out. Again, to represent the Glock little hat pins or whatever. I got a ton of these, so these will go out in every order while supplies last. Another keychain, sort of multi-tool. Another keychain multi-tool. We'll take closer looks at those. Got some of these little junky scissors, and they look cool, right? That's why I got them, because I thought they'd be cool, but they're not. So I'm sending them out, even though they're kind of junk. Maybe somebody can fiddle with them and get them to work better, maybe sharpen them or something, and then let everybody else know, because there's a bunch of people that got these. I think I got 10 pair, 12 pair. A bunch of those will go out. Another keychain. We'll talk about the rest of these keychains here in a bit. We've got a Walk the Talk America bracelet. Come on, that ain't fitting me, so it's going out to somebody else. This bracelet isn't my style, so it's going out to somebody else. Brand new, though. I forget where I found that one. Got a little lonely panda, but a little Lego cop. And let's see what else we got here. An M16 comic. So this is the comics that went out back in the day for the M16. I guess they thought that dudes would deal with that better. Got a Constitution here for those that can read. A little rip-off keychain thing that turns your keys, or at least a set of keys, into a little pocket knife deal. This is one style, the big fat kind of anodized orange sides. Got another one that's blue and a little different style. They ripped off a different company, one in orange and one in blue. And we'll have 3 of those going out to different orders today. Some pens from the tour, just going from different places. Another one of those scissors. It's actually a keychain. This is actually a keychain from RSM Custom, same place as the BMG or the 50 bottle opener. This is a regular bottle opener to show off some of their laser work. Got a carabiner keychain. A lot of keychains going on today. A Glock keychain. Another one of them whistles. Like I say, there's more than one of those whistles. Got a couple of the crossbows. One of those will go out to someone randomly today. And, oh, what do you got here? A 9mm laser trainer from Laser Light. So, again, going out randomly today. I don't think these things are too cheap. So, hopefully somebody will enjoy this. It's still sealed in the package with the batteries. So, this is only for 9mm. Sorry. But, is it? Wait, hold on. Nope, this one is not the 9mm one. That one will be Monday, maybe. This one is just a plain old laser one, actually. This one says goes anywhere from 380 to 45 ACP. So, got a laser trainer where I believe when you pull the trigger, the inertia knocks the beam. So, you could use this with their targets or with other target systems, I suspect. So that's just some of the stuff. I've got some other stuff around here as I dig through. I'll throw more in. This stuff will just go out randomly to people. And stay tuned. We've got the double patch or double free patch Friday, and you pick your patch. Stay tuned for a video where we show some of the patches on the patch panel. There's been a bunch of them as I've been rooting through. I've been throwing patches into that. So the patch panels are completely new since the last time you've seen them. And this is almost 10 minutes, so we'll talk for another couple of moments here, and we'll say thanks. This is the day after Thanksgiving, and this is capitalism. So, of course, we're keeping the Gear Website store as one of the ways that we keep our projects going. And we really wanted, though, to take a moment and talk about yesterday, where Thanksgiving, where we want to say we're thankful, or at least acknowledge the gratitude for the people that allow us to do what we're doing. people to find interest in the things that we find interest in, and allow us financially to keep going and growing. Going into 2020, got lots of new ideas, and the team's growing, so we're going to continue to pursue our interest in 2A, sharing that with others, and hopefully bringing you a little bit more than you asked for when you're buying stuff at the Gear website store or as a Patreon of our projects over on Patreon. Thanks sincerely for the opportunity to do this, and do it in a way that doesn't require us to manipulate you into buying stuff that you don't need. This is stuff you don't need, but it's trivial. We're not asking you to consume and just keep buying for the sake of buying so that we can make a meager living. We'll make a meager living moving stuff that we find at gun shops and gun shows over to you, and record our Second Amendment and share it with everybody. Again, we hit the 10-minute mark. That means we'll get an ad. Maybe that'll be better for the distribution of this video. If you want to talk about that, talk to us on the 2A workshops on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Thanks again. Stay tuned for more loot tomorrow. A whole nother bag of loot going out tomorrow. And then I couldn't even find a big enough bag to find all the stuff that's going out on Monday. And I think I already let the cat out of the bag. There's a 9mm trainer in there. There might be other stuff. You never know. Thanks for watching.